Thanksgiving. Um, I have a lot to be thankful for. I hope you do too. One thing that I have to be thankful for is that all my dreams, all my hopes, all my wishes in this world have have revealed themselves and they're still there. One of those would be in a big way would be my artistic and musical aspirations. And as far as that, having all the tools that I need to be the kind of musician artist that I want to be. And some of the challenges that I've had, um, I believe are things that I also have to be thankful for because they're things that are making me perfect my ways of being a much more well-rounded person, and that's how I want to express myself. Is somebody expressing themselves as a well-rounded artist, because there are a lot of successful artists in this world that behave like children, that act selfish, that act in ways that are less than well-rounded. And that's sad because these people influence other people, and the press and the media put them up on a pedestal. But frankly, I'm glad for some of my adversities, HIV, um, and especially my inability with pure success with my art. Not that I've found the way, but I think I've arrived at a time where I can do what I've always wanted to do, because I have 4 CDs out and I've worked with a lot of people, and I've come to a point of realizing that a lot of things I did were compromised from my original pure vision. And there are a lot of artists, musicians out there that don't have a pure, well-rounded vision, and I'm not one of them. Anyway, so that's enough on that. I'm very thankful for the refrigerator. I'm very thankful for homes, for nice homes. I'm very thankful that I own my home and that I can have orange walls. I'm very thankful for carpet. I'm very thankful for my Vitamix. I'm very thankful to live in a place like California, where I have access to almost every kind of food, every kind of spice, every exotic element, which I love. I love things that are exotic. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I live in a place where I can express myself the way I do. I'm very thankful that I had the chance to develop a one-on-one relationship with Truth Calkins, who's changed my life. I'm very happy to and very thankful to live in a time where I have access to medicinal mushrooms and to all the amazing treasures that is Chinese herbalism. I'm thankful to have gotten to have a relationship with mind-altering substances that helped assist in making me who I am. I'm thankful for all of my relationships that I've had with everybody, because they've all led me to where I am now. I'm thankful to live in the time that I do, even though it seems a little bit scary, but it's such an amazing, revolutionary time to be living on the cusp of something so amazing. A future time, a future evolution, a future next frame that's right ahead of us that no other humans in our written history could lay claim to. I'm very thankful for synthesizers. I love electronic music. I couldn't imagine my life having the worth that it does if it wasn't for having that as a base. I'm very thankful for having the family that I did. It turned me into what I did. I'm adopted, and my parents were, my biological parents were pretty radical artists, and my adopted parents are pretty, like, working class, boring, grounded people, but the combination of those two made me what I am, because a lot of artist friends that I have that are as radically creative as I am are either dead or on behavioral meds. I'm thankful to live in the forest. I'm thankful for cars. I like to travel around. I like to drive across my mountain, where on some days I can see Catalina. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the way I think. I'm thankful for living in a time where I get to think the way I do think. I'm thankful for art. I'm especially thankful for contemporary art. I'm thankful for YouTube. I'm thankful for the internet. I'm thankful for having all kinds of interesting devices to be healthy and to live and feel in a very amazing way. I'm thankful for the telephone. I'm thankful for living where I do. I consider it kind of the center of the universe, although I may find a place like living in Berlin or some major city in Amsterdam as being a little more appealing to like running into the kind of people that would stimulate me more. I think that stimulating me more would take away from my sort of artist monk life that is so much of an important part of me. I am thankful for living in a place that has fresh air. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm also thankful for this YouTube channel, for the ability to express myself this way and to have attracted some of the people that are in this network. I can't believe some of the help that people have given me in helping me to expand my mind and open my consciousness and realize and even get back to things that I felt a while ago. Like, just one of the new ones recently is, I know it's not your full screen name, but Bleeding Bacteria was pointing out some interesting Hindu type philosophies of healing and spiritual practice, which I've always had an attraction to Hindu things, big time. It's a system that I like a lot, and it's really beautiful and attractive to me. But in developing, a lot of me is self-made, and I've avoided like following systems to a T because I've always wanted to invent my own way, which is kind of the only, I've been able to relate this with my health mentor, Truth Calkins, and as well as the teachings of Ramtha. Sometimes I have to admit to you all that I like the White Book by Ramtha, but listening to some of the lectures, Ramtha is a bit male, macho to me sometimes, and so I'm not always turned on. But that's cool, because that's where we need to be thankful that we have these people, and we need to, these different kinds of people, and we need to see the message and not perhaps some of the things that we don't like. So and in this I have to apologize. Over the last few months there's been a lot of people who've sent me long messages, and you're going to be getting a video message from me. I have actually sent a lot of video messages to some of these people, but the private feature on YouTube has not been working, and it took me a while to look back at some of those videos and posting them and see that there's 0 views, which means that the people haven't seen them, and I just realized that. So anyways, I went to my Thanksgiving with my family today. I didn't eat anything. I just sat there, and then I got home and I kind of did my thing, and I think I'm going to break my fast, because I realize that I really need to stop drinking coffee. It's just 1 cup a day, but it's a whole, and I'm trying to do too much at once, and I need to get the most important thing out of the way first. And I'm going to continue with the green juices, and I'm going to eat a regular meal once a day. I've been doing the intermittent fasting thing fairly well all my life, and just recently discovered, that people were actually being advocates of it. Um, and I've focused on it for the last like 8 months, 9 months since I've discovered it through Ori Hofmeckler with the Warrior Diet. And I try to eat my meal roughly about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Works for me. I'm kind of doing nothing right now. Like I'm rebounding, but I want to get more athletic. There's a way that for me, I can be rebellious towards athleticism because I don't like the macho, competitive kind of thing. But for me, sports, and that's even a wrong word, athleticism is a spiritual thing for me. Riding my bike around, walking hard, running, going to the gym. And going to the gym gets kind of weird. Because I have to be around the sort of macho, and when I say macho, that even sometimes exists worse in women because they have this like sort of weird drive to be up to some kind of a physical standard, and while I have that too, it's just that my own my own personal approach is way different, and I'm really trying to protect myself from like bad vibe and from what's bad vibe to me, and I really get off on being a loner. I love to like spend time with people that I cherish, and I think all my life it's been really hard to stomach a lot of the vibe that people have, is just because there's something about my life that's always been seeking a purity, a true purity, a rounded purity, and there's so many people on this planet that are just, that are fighting some bitterness within themselves, some kind of an anger, and I don't have much anger. I'm really, the last few months of like been detoxing from my 20 plus years of bad relationships, and so I'm thankful for those bad relationships because they put me in the place that I am now of having the realization of wanting to have a true, honest, pure, falling head over heels in love with myself type of a thing, where I can just pursue my artistic endeavors and the way that I view the world in my way. So I just wanted to put something up today. I know this video is not as important with things to say, but I have been having a few realizations today. So the musical tip for today is not going to be a musical tip. It's going to be about a film, and it's the full version of it is up on YouTube. Strange thing about me is I really don't like movies that much, and the movies that I do like tend to be documentaries or art movies, or very, very few like sort of mainstream box office type movies. Anyways, this movie, when I saw it, some people at the Tonic Bar at Erewhon told me about it and told me I had to see it. It's called Exit Through the Gift Shop. At the time, it was showing at the ArcLight in Los Angeles, and I went to see it, and it's such a passionate movie about people doing art, which just is something that's just flows through me, that's so important. It made me cry, and it's going to seem kind of retarded, but it'll give you an idea of how kind of out there I am with art. And I drove back to LA probably 10 times to see this movie, 10 more times. And This is an amazing movie about street art, about international street art, and I think if you're a real art person, you'll love this movie. If you're kind of a Puritan, uptight